Good morning! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. The cafe is open. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Who's here? Let's hear. Hello, Board Game Heaven. Good morning. Ahoy, ahoy. Ahoy, Grill. How do you do? Long time no see. Dragon, good morning, good morning. Keyjoy, good morning. Long time no see, long time no see. The cafe is open, my friends. The cafe is open. How has everybody been? How's everybody been? It's been a really long while. It's been a really long while, and there was a lot that happened. I went to Fanime. There was a lot to see there. There was a lot a lot of people to meet. There was a lot of things to see. It was very fun, very interesting. And then wouldn't you know it, that weekend, that Fanime weekend, a lot of projects started getting updates that weekend. So last week there was a lot of like running around and scrambling to try to catch up on projects because a lot of things. Because last weekend there was 3 conventions last weekend. There was like MomoCon and Fanime and all that other stuff, and so like there's been a lot of trying to run around and catch up on things. You're still collecting board games? Trying them out, playing them with friends? Nothing new here, really? The collection ever grows, Kichor. Always, forever. You have cataloged all of your games as well with pictures. You take pictures? And catalog them? Like online, on an online database? 124 individual games. That's amazing. How do you store them? Where do you store them? I've been storing them in like Calic bookshelves, but like they're like, I have so many odd shaped games, they all don't fit in there. How do you store yours? Very much the same. You had some very rare and weird old games coming in your house as of what? How rare are we talking about? Have you any of you guys found the frickin' Raise Your Goblets game that I've been looking for? You started an unhinged VHS collection. Unhinged? How unhinged? You have a VHS player? Are you watching these things or just collecting them? Because don't they wear out from use? You're getting some very weird films on purpose. Oh, yo. Pretty awesome. You got some friends into board games as well and have been very excited to show a few of the new video game IPs that are getting board games. Which ones? Which video game IPs are getting board games? Which one? Indulge me. Metal Gear Solid is getting a board game? Dead Cells? That's fairly new. Monster Hunter Iceborne? Apex Legends? How is a Apex Legends board game gonna play out? Like, how does that work? Apex is such a sweaty game, and you're telling me there's a board game for it? A lot of new video game based IPs getting board games is pretty exciting. Will they be good? Will they have miniatures? Will they be pretty? VHS collection, very interesting. Good to know those things still work to this day. You have to have a VHS player. Who has a VHS player? I have some VHS tapes. I have a very small collection of maybe like 5 VHS tapes that were like gifts. And I never got rid of them because they're gifts. Like, I don't get rid of gifts. So they're just sitting there. And I don't have a VHS player. Hard hat. Yeah. There's so much been going on. There's a lot of updates. Hashtag PM. You just got rid of almost all your old VHS stuff because you haven't watched one in ages. Same! I don't have a player! I used to... what is it? I don't know. But like... I don't know. VHS tapes? I remember my grandma had one of those. My grandmother had one of those, and like we would watch a lot of it, And I think there would be like one VHS tape that like she would watch a lot, and then like when I came around, I would watch a lot. And you know how like VHS tapes, they have like a little staticky and the white fizzy bits or something, or I don't know, it gets really weird. There was one time I actually, when I was really young, I dissected a tape. I think I like ripped it apart because I was curious and wanted to play with the ribbon. Yeah, you can't do that with VHS tapes. They don't live afterwards. I've been to a couple of gaming events recently. Got one video report up on your channel, second being worked on, lots of fun. I think I saw you posted a new video, didn't you? You posted a good, you have such good videos. You posted a new one. Hold on. Let me see if I'm like hallucinating. I could have sworn you posted a new one. I could have sworn you did. Yeah, the Domino games. How did you like them? Unboxing. That art is so pretty. I cannot wait till Blade Rondo. I cannot wait. Blade Rondo is gonna be super pretty, super excited. I can't wait. Too damn long, Aki. You had a whole spring break with conventions and all that. Listen, it wasn't all fun and games. I had the convention, and then the following week after, there was so many projects got updated. So many projects got updated. Updates and updates. And when I say updates, I mean like they got updated, and then now we're in a rating period again. Because they're basically being in so we got revisions done on some games, on some projects, and then they're just being sent for approval process. So we're back in the waiting period. But there was just a lot of projects that got updates all at the same time. Oh my god, hold on. I'm so backlogged. I apologize to everybody. Hold on. A lot still do. Just gotta repair some of them, and of course they'll all go bad eventually. But see, that's why I don't want to watch my VHS tapes, because I don't want them to like biodegrade from my heavy use. Eventually going to post them all to Twitter, you believe? That's a lot. Maybe a metal shelf, like the kind people use for tools in garages. Oh, metal? But that won't be aesthetically pleasing. I gotta get my copious amounts of, wood shelves that are made of... What do you call it? Wood core? Wood... where they mash up wood and just make it into some pasty wood goop. New wood. You use that for your board games? It helps a little bit. Really? Is it aesthetically pleasing? Is it in a garage, or is it in the abode? I mean, in all fairness, I have had a metal shelf to hold things. I think I currently have a metal shelf to hold things in the pantry, in the kitchen. But I don't want a holy shelf. You don't buy any games that are oddly shaped. It's not my fault people keep gifting me Monopoly, even though I've told them that I don't like Monopoly, and they're trying to convince me to like Monopoly by giving me Pokemon Monopoly and thinking that the cute little Pokemon figures will be enough for me to like Monopoly. It's not my fault. You've still been looking for Raise Your Goblets? Oh my god, Kidra, you're too sweet. You're too kind. The best you've found so far is the new one. There's a new one on eBay? Like brand new? That might be worth it. For like brand new? But goodness, $80. Got alert, dinner is ready here. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good dinner. I hope it's really good. I'm curious to know what you have for dinner, but you know, eat and enjoy. It's on Kickstarter right now. Apex Legends. It ends in about 24 hours. What kind of game is it? You have a 9-inch TV with a built-in... Oh my god! I remember those. My grandma had one of those. She had that. She would have it like in the corner of the room next to her little like stationary desk area. It was like super tiny. I think she like hooked up really old video game consoles to it. I think like really old. Like really old. Like she had I'm pretty sure she had like a PlayStation hooked up to that. I don't even know if a PlayStation can hook up to those tiny TVs, but that's what she had. I remember because she used to sit at the desk and just play PlayStation on there, I think. In her room. Let's see. Apex Legends the board game via Kickstarter. Oh, does it not allow the link? Was that a link? I'll look at it on Discord. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Specifically to be silly with and watch weird movies on or for fun. You got Groundhog Day 2. Figured it'd spice things up now that you've seen it over 125 times. Oh my god. Why? Why are you subjecting yourself to watch it that many times? I straight up like I had this like really old anime on VHS that I procured like such a long time ago. I don't even remember how. Hello, Ebby. Ebby, hello. Hi. I just noticed first time chatter. I'm sorry, I'm very backlogged. I'm saying hello to you now if you're still here. I swear I will catch up to everything else that you were saying. I'm sorry. I'm trying to I want to read everybody's messages and that's why I'm a bit lagged. What was I saying? Oh god. When the train wreck has absolutely stopped the brain cells and the processing core has just decided to like blue screen. Oh! Right, I had an anime VHS that, like, I used to watch a lot, but, like, I didn't want to destroy it from watch, and so, like, I was very devastated, and I discovered that they released a DVD version of it, like, a long time ago, but they stopped the print of it, like, they don't have it anymore, and I was devastated because, like, you can only import it and it was like not available anywhere and it was like over $200, which as a youth at the time I had no monies for such a endeavor, and my grandma tried to get it to search for it for me, but it was just like so expensive and so like obscure and out of reach that like we couldn't get it again. It was called Night on the Galactic Railroad, and I really wanted it, and I wanted like an updated version so that I could still enjoy it but not destroy the VHS tape. But then eventually I think Right Stuff released a Blu-ray version, I think a couple years back, and I made sure to snag that up because I like it. I like that. If you're gonna watch the same thing 100 times, I guess Groundhog Day is the right... I've never seen Groundhog Day, so I actually wouldn't know what that's like other than the fact that I know it's referenced as just repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Good morning, Cotton! Good morning, good morning, good morning. Also, good morning, Ebby. It's the 30th anniversary of the movie this year, so you made the mistake of watching it every... Why are you watching it every day? Oh, no! You just put it on in the background. You're new? Welcome in, Ebby. Welcome in. I don't know if Ebby is still here, but welcome in. Welcome in. You saw the latest Patreon update on the Domino game stuff? You want it, you want it, you want it? I know, I know. We got that picture from Eric. And he's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna work on a couple of them this year. And it's just like, oh, so exciting, so exciting. Like every single one of them, just every single one of them. We're gonna have a meeting next week because Eric was at Tokyo Games Market, and every single time he goes, he always brings back a bunch of games that he wants to like localize and bring over and things like that. So we'll go through and sift through all of the games that has caught his eye and see what would be good interest to localize over. So that's gonna happen next week. Next week. I think one of the ones that he's really excited about was a pink octopus one. He really liked that one. I only know this because I think I saw someone else have a copy of it to try out to see if it's fun. So we'll see what happens in that meeting. Hi. Gotta be careful not using VHS tapes at all or not maintain. Wait, how do you maintain them? You have to maintain them? Please tell me it's not like leather couches where I have to lotion the leather couches. How do you maintain VHS tapes? I've not used this VHS tape in like years. Are you telling me it's going to go bad? Result in film mold? Why is it molding? What the heck is the film made of? You'll get a pic of your metal shelf. It allows for some cool game displays because it has more room. You keep it in the living room. Okay, I will wait for this picture. I'm assuming in the Discord. Glad you're back. Missed you a lot. Thank you, Cotton. I missed all of you guys too. I missed all of you guys. Many board game YouTubers have those. Really? Really? Oh. But I'm so short. Are they tall? What's your favorite board? Was Abby here when I was talking about my great disdain about Monopoly? Monopoly. It's a great game to destroy relationships with. That's a lot of Monopoly. Thankfully, I think I only have one. I think I've rejected all other Monopoly offers. You just recently got a load of Kamigami? Oh, really? Yes. Kamigami. I guess Kemet is one of your favorites, though. Or Blood Bowl, if that counts as a board game. That sounds familiar. What is that one? Good stuff. Kamigami is among your favorite deck building card games still. You never played Kemet? But that's a very ancient game. Whoa! Good taste. You had Blood Bowl. You think that's okay? Is Aki okay? That last sentence sounded like her soul. That pause is haunting as if her memory. I could not remember. I got so distracted and then I couldn't remember what I was thinking about. I'm like, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Priority to Domina games. They small, they cute, they portable. All your money for them. The art just keeps getting better and better and better. The art just keeps getting progressively better. Like, for real. Talking of souls leaving bodies, Japanime stall made your cash leave your wallet at the UK Games Expo. Oh my god. Well, how much did you get? Just the Kamigami, right? Or did you get, like, all the Kamigami? There is a lot of Kamigami to collect. You don't know? Wipe them with us. Wait, what? I have to, but then what about the tape? Like, I have to wheel it, right? I have to wheel it? I feel like a sanitation wipe with, if it has like alcohol or acid, that would like destroy the tape, wouldn't it? Something you forget. I'm not a robot. God, no, I'm not a robot. I just have a short attention span. Yeah, exactly. I get easily distracted. You can't say robots get easily distracted. You don't like Monopoly at all? Oh, thank goodness. Ah, oh, thank goodness. Welcome in, Abby. No, welcome in, Abby! You love it when she uses her low voice? I'm sorry. Oh god, am I catching up? Am I going at a faster rate to be able to catch up, to be able to talk to you guys in the present instead of in the past? You have a lot of Monopoly games as well. Yes, I believe I believe you shared with the class the copious amounts of Monopoly games you have, but they all play differently. Although the core is still there, there's a lot of variants that you believe are worth having and playing. You could list them all right now, but you'll save it for later. I think the Monopoly game you said that I might like is like the... Ow, my eye. Ow. Ow? Eyeball? Ow. Ow? Is this an eyelash in my eye? Ow. I think he said that I would like the communism one. Ow. Eyeball. Eyelash? Ow. No! Not like this. Ow! 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 Ah! Blank, blank, blank. Okay, all better. Her memory crashed. You know the internet dial-up sound? Or something like that. You get 2 times Kamigami base games, 2 expansions, 1 mat, and 2 foil card sets. Which base sets? Did you get the first one and then the second one? Did you get Battle of the Nine Realms and River of Souls, or did you get like Rise of the Old Ones? You don't know how to maintain VHS tapes. You don't have any anymore. So what do you know? They do though? You're catching up, don't worry, the Monopoly Gamers series? Is that the one you were talking about? Micolianaire? What the? Is that what that one's called? Did you eat anything amazing while at the con? I had a lot of dim sum. I gotta say, there was some dim sum there. There was... What was there? There was some dim sum. I ate a lot, but the service was a little bit lacking. And the restaurant had like half of the menu unavailable. They ran out. Unacceptable. How am I supposed to enjoy your 9-course meal and try everything on the menu if you have half of the menu gone? How am I supposed to try one of everything? But it was tasty. It was like a lot of soup dumpling. You meant Millionaire and Monopoly Pizza. Ooh. I mean, I think that one sounded interesting when you talked about it. You do remember that noise. You got Cthulhu one and the Battle of the Nine. You already have the original set? Oh, okay. So you have all 3 sets now. Nice. And what about the expansions? Which ones did you get? Dim sum? Dim sum. You heard of it, but you never had it before. It's just like dumpling. It's like, or at least what I had was soup dumpling. Everything had soup broth in it, so that means it's like pockets of hot lava. So you have to be very careful when you're eating it. Matt! Long time no see, how are you? What are we talking about? Dim sum. And food. God damn it, Matt. You came right as we started talking about food. But a lot of it was... I think a lot of it was that. They also had like Japanese style hot dog, which is straight up just hot dog, but they put Japanese ingredients on it. You know, like the okonomiyaki sauce, the bonito flakes, mayo, Japanese mayo, Kewpie. They taste really good. They taste really good. Nom, 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 nom. I make some at home. I don't need to get expensive $20 convention Japanese hot dog, but they had that there. But honestly, you could just make your own at home. Just get a hot dog, get Kewpie, and just get the sauce, bonito flakes. There you go. That's it. That's what you need. Maybe get some seaweed. It tastes really good, honestly. I actually prefer it than like regular old ketchup and mustard hot dog. I prefer it over like ketchup condiments. But then again, that's just me. You would say Machikoro is superior in every day to Monopoly, being a similar game? Really? Does it still destroy relationships? You got into the Dreamlands? So that's one of the Cthulhu's and... Oh, both of them! You got both the Cthulhu expansions. The stars are right. You got new glasses? They're blue? Hey, yo! What's your prescription, Matt? Machikoro is especially superior in that you can play it in a tenth the time of Monopoly. Oh. Oh my god. Faster games? Please. Yes. That sounds amazing. Machikoro is a better version of it. Just about everything could be superior to basic Monopoly. Absolutely. Which is why you chose to go after variants that actually play differently. No one likes original Monopoly. That's not true. I've met people that like the original Monopoly. Those 1960s rules are absolute trash. But around... you want to say around 2000 to 2020s, there's been a lot of variants that are good. The Game series being the absolute best in your eyes. I'm gonna have to try that. I wonder if the Pokemon one that was given to me actually plays differently. I have it, but I've never opened it. Are you coming to Gen Con? I want to say yes. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to. Every single time that I like, we have conversations. This is how the conversation goes. Hey, you want to go to this convention? Yeah. Okay, we should have you go to this convention. Weeks, maybe a week before the convention. Are you going to this convention? I don't know. Okay, let's get you a plane ticket. It's like, okay, it's finally confirmed. I don't consider myself actually going to an event until the plane ticket has been purchased. Because until then, things can change. Because, for instance, what? Like the 2 weeks ago for Fanime, I think I was originally supposed to go to Canada, and then I requested to go to Atlanta, but then they sent me to Fanime instead. So, you know, things can always change. So until money has been sent or spent to send me somewhere, I don't know where I go. I don't know where I go. But I would love to go to Gen Con, yes. They have some... Oh my god, they have amazing food trucks. What kind of food trucks? What kind of food trucks am I looking forward to? What kind of food trucks? Do they have like a sushi burrito? Sushi burritos are like absolute bomb. The rule for hot dogs is you can have whatever you want as long as it's not ketchup. Is that the rule? Do you not like ketchup on your hot dog? But isn't ketchup like universal? Isn't ketchup like the staple, like the base staple for hot dog? You like ketchup? But those are American classic toppings for hot dog. The dogs of the hottest nature. Yeah, they're classic. They've been... I've not had too decorated hot dogs. I know if you go to like New York, or is it Chicago, where they have like completely loaded up dogs. I've not tried that. They're too daunting and scary for me. Excuse me, it depends on the hot dog. We have like at least 15 varieties of hot dogs in the US. Oh my god. There's a cool video on it. Really? Is this Chicago? I don't know where, like, I've seen, like, super loaded up hot dogs. I've not tried those. I'm very plain. I'm very simplistic, honestly. I don't need much of my dog. But if I do have it decorated, I do like the Kewpie mayo and the sauce, the konmiyaki sauce, bonito flakes. That's a good combination. It doesn't. The Pokemon one is just a theme. It's still a basic Monopoly rules. Just looks like Pokemon. Pokemon themed games you avoid. They are all basic Monopoly, but they look like The Simpsons or baseball. Well, that's a shame. Guess I'm never playing that Monopoly. Machikaro still lets you troll your family and friends, but not half as bad as Monopoly. You would say 70% less suffering. Whoa. Ooh, less suffering. Less suffering is good. Less suffering is absolutely good, especially in a tabletop game. If you want a Pokemon board game, get the old Master Trainer one. It's still pretty fun. I think I've seen it, but I don't think I have that. -3, -1. Oh! Your vision! I was just like, what? -3, -1, 2.5, -2.5, -1.5. That's not too bad. That's like... Actually, you know what? I don't know. But that's not too bad. But you have two different versions in your eyes. That's interesting. Agreed. Really good one, but it's really rare and really expensive. Sadness. I might have to check. But I'm pretty sure what I have is the Monopoly version. I don't think I have the other Pokemon version. Even if you're being trolled in Machikoro, you can admire the lovely Okay, listen, let me go Google. You know what? You're right. Absolutely cute. How much is this on Amazon? What's the difference? There's a Machikoro and Machikoro 2! I might have to pick this up. Maybe. I don't know. Monopoly. No, don't like Monopoly. But you guys are saying this is like loads better, like 70% times better. If you go to like Chicago, New York, or like LA and go to a hot dog place, they will give you ketchup. But we'll make... Oh, really? They'll make fun of you for having ketchup? That's a shame. What if you have simple taste buds? Do you have simple... Just let us know in advance so you can prepare to miss you again. Well, there is another event that I'm attending. But I don't think it's going to mess with the schedule, if anything. I know I haven't posted the schedule yet. Let me pull that up. I think on the weekend of the 16th? Let me pull up my calendar. Yeah. 16, 17, 18. I am attending another event, but it shall not conflict with stream. So that's fine. That is okay. There's that low voice. I was debating whether or not I should have the last day, like the 29th. But I decided against it. And I actually don't know if I should be streaming on the 27th. Mainly because, the first week, like the 1st of July is when Anime Expo is. And I am supposed to be attending that. Supposed to be. So I don't know when, because I do not have the airplane tickets yet. I don't know when exactly I'd be leaving. Which is why I didn't schedule anything for the 29th, because usually I don't know if I'd be leaving on the 29th. So there's nothing scheduled on the 29th. But I don't know if I should do the 27th. Just to be safe. So just know the week of Anime Expo I will also be gone. Possibly. Possibly. There's that love voice again. I don't know which voice you're talking about. I don't know what I do. I don't know when I do it. It just happens. Machikoro, you worked on the really? Did you really? Did you really? Did you really, Grip? Did you? That's usually the case about Vision Aki, you think? Good eye is their right eye. But both of mine are the same. Or I think. Maybe. Both of mine have the same grade. They're interchangeable. Your right eye stays a little further, but your primary is your left. Huh. Must be nice. Must be nice to see far away. Let me see here. You might be gone during 4th of July. Yes, I might be gone for 4th of July. I will be gone that first week of July. Unavailable. So just anticipate for that. The first week of July, no Akiko. You want to go to Anime Expo? You'll be at Gen Con though? Hopefully I'll be going to Gen Con. That's like the good convention, right? I'm supposed to be going to Gen Con. Maybe. I say supposed to, but I don't know. I don't know where the cafe ends up taking me. It just decides to be at certain places on its own. Same thing with Anime Expo. I have a lot of people expecting me to go to Anime Expo, but I don't know yet. I don't know what the cafe wants to do with me. It's only a little itty bitty, is it? But Gen Con. But you have a little. Wandering eyes, so you only use one eye to see at a time. Oh, I see. I've got a wandering eye for you. Bottom. I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. Oh, cringe! I'm cringing at myself. Well, happy 4th of July and also happy summer. Yes, absolutely. Oh wait, is it gonna be hot? I didn't think about that. Is it gonna be hot? What is the weather like in this California of the LA? The LA of the California. What is the weather gonna be like around the 4th of July? That was cringe! I'm cringe, but I'm free. I'm free to be cringe. I couldn't help myself. I was reading Matt's message, right? I'm reading it slowly and my brain is like processing the brand new sentence in my head. And I just couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I don't know what came over me. I don't know what came over. It felt right. It felt right and also wrong at the same time. It felt also cringe. But I needed to put it out there in the world and now it's there. And I accept this fate. It's hot right now? Oh no. Oh no. I was just there. It didn't seem too hot. I was just there. But it's gonna be hot right now? I'm gonna be like a goldfish, like floating up, like, missed you, Aki. Apparently you missed some cringe doing research. Yes, for science. I see you got Indomie. Miami? Noodle on my throne. Ever tried it before? What did I have? It's been so long since I've looked at my throne. Oh. I type in throne and it gives me the Wikipedia page for stuff. No, give me my throne page. Give me my throne page. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've looked at it. But I probably have not tried it before. But hold on. Let me look at it. Close. I don't want survey. Close. When I say close, I mean close! Why is it showing me a bunch of things? Oh! Yes, actually, I have tried that. Sorry, I don't remember it by its name. I remember it as the tasty. I remember it as the tasty noodles. The garlic tasty noodles. I don't remember its name. I never address it by name. I just look at the picture and I point at it and be like, that one! That's the one I want! The tasty one! The tasty... Yes, that one. I've tried it before. It's really good. I like it. I think I might have one packet left, or maybe I ate it all. I think I ate it all. I don't have any more. By the way, Aki, you also saw the Patreon promo collab with another VTuber. You know her? You went to check her out? She's freaking hilarious. Extremely 18 plus. Oh no, what? Thank you? Thank you? Do you also love this noodle? It's a great noodle. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. You are amazing. You used to live on it? They're super cheap. They're also super cheap too. Oh, wait, I don't know how much is it on the Throne. I know Throne likes to jack up the prices. So if anything, I apologize. Thank you so much, Abby. Oh my god, I will live off of this for like the preceding months. Unfortunately, you got really tired of it. Yeah. I mean, how long did you live off of it for? I live off of like interchanging between like Maru-chan, this one, and I really like, there's the Nissan. I like the noodles on that one. Very good texture. Very nice. Thank you very much, Abby. Thank you. Dang, that's the best way to Aki's heart is through her tummy. Abby, you're so sweet. Ah! For like a year? Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a long time to be living off of that. That noodle. Please tell me you had something to like suffice for nutrients, for like actual nutrients. There's no nutrients. There's no nutritional value in that except for like the dried up garlic they give you. Or onion. Was it onion? I think it's onion. There's like dried up onion in there. There's no nutritional value. Please tell me you had like vitamins or like some salad every so often. She bleeds noodles. Listen. Abby doesn't know the best part. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. Let me see if I can remember. Let me see. Can I remember how to eat ramen again? Wait. Oh. Things are promising. Can I remember? Do I remember how to eat? Oh, it's getting better. Hey, I can eat ramen. I remember how. It's like it was I was born with the skill to eat ramen. So it goes a long way. You would have MSG. Oh, wait, MSG enhanced tofu? There, you can buy that, or did you just have MSG powder and then tofu and just like mix it in? She also spits them out. I do actually. I do spit it out. So you remember that noodle that I totally like brought into my mouth and everything like that? I can do it in reverse as well if I remember how to do this. There you go. It's recyclable. It's recyclable ramen. Say vitamin again? Why? You were so unhealthy back then. I'm hoping you're having your nutrients now. I hope you're having your nutrients now. It's tasty. Those noodles are absolutely tasty. I usually have them when I'm like absolutely lazy. Here it comes, bro. She forgot how. I didn't forget how my own body works. It's just been a hot minute, okay? MSG powder plus tofu. I should try that sometime. I just recently got some MSG powder. I've never. I want to say I've never had MSG in my life. Like, of course I've had MSG. I've eaten at so many restaurants before. But I mean, I've never owned MSG before this very moment. This is my first time owning a pack of MSG powder, and I've been experimenting and like putting it in things. I can't tell if it's making it better, but I feel like it's making it better, so I guess that's all that matters. Copium, placebo effect. Fried and spring onion. I do have a jar of spring onion. You were poor at the time. I feel that. No, I feel that. Living off of ramen, you can get like a box of 12. Or is it 12 or 24? There's like a box of 24 Maruchan. I used to live off of Maruchan. That was what was I used to live off of. Box of 24. That's like 24 meals for $2. 24 meals for $2. And you can get it at Walmart. But they don't have it at Walmart anymore. Walmart has decided that they don't want to carry a box of Maruchan anymore. They carry some bougie ramen that I don't think tastes as good. I say this prejudicedly because I've never tried this other bougie ramen. It's just the fact that this bougie ramen costs like $3 for a single pack, when I like to be able to buy my lovely 12 to 24 packs of ramen. I think it's 12. I think it was 12. I don't want to over exaggerate. It's 12. 12 packs of Maruchan ramen for $2. $2 gets you a really long way. Gets like 24 of that. Guess what? That's $4. Only $4? You're set for 24 days. Pardon. There we go. That was gross and cute. That was a long time ago. You say it like a year. What do you mean? I say it like a European. Vitamin. MSG is everywhere. It's even on McDonald's chicken nuggets. There's so many places. There's so many restaurants that I've seen where they're like advertised like, oh, no MSG, because some people will like complain saying, oh, MSG gives you headaches, but there's no proven science of it, right? I think that's what I've heard. Vitamin. What's wrong with the way that I say vitamins? Get your vitamins in you. Damn it. Well, you want me to say vitamins. Make sure y'all get some vitamins in you. You saw the 24 pack at H-E-B and it was $6? Oh my god, $6? That's $2 more expensive, but it's still a very valued price. $6 for 24, still a very valued price. But no, I do remember getting like 12 packs for $2. If you really get tired of noodle, but it's all you got, you saw someone make a pizza base out of the blended dried noodle, made it into blended. You go through the Ebby. Yeah, no, I used to do really weird things like that. I think I mentioned it in stream one time before. I've used the ramen noodles. What you do is you get the brick, you split it in half. You know how like it splits in half? Slather your pizza sauce on there, your cheese, your topping. Put it in the toaster oven. That's what I did. I'd put it in the toaster oven. Don't even bother blending it. Just put it in the toaster oven like that. And then I just eat it. Eat that brick. The Vitsaber. Yes! Yes! One of my handlers reached out to them. I was super excited. I don't know if you guys remembered the popsicles that I was drawing. Yeah. It was Victoria. I did the derpy popsicle of Victoria because I knew about that. I knew about that collab. The collaboration. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. With MSG, the only proven effect is a select group of people are intolerant. Wow. You can be intolerant? Like lactose intolerant? So basically like many other foods. Ah. That sounds like a New York accent. Vitamins. MSG is a naturally occurring protein. It's in meats and fish and tomatoes. Absolutely. Umami. It's essentially umami. It's in mushrooms, right? Well, tomatoes for sure. Tomatoes has umami. Eat that brick. You eat that brick. It tastes very good. If you haven't tried it yourself, you should try it. I know it sounds like really weird and ghetto as heck, but listen, it's good. That was her? Yeah! The purple one. The purple derpy popsicle I did, that was her. You see. Did I post it on Twitter? I've been gone for such a long time. I don't even know what I've posted on my Twitter. I have all of these derpy popsicles and I've not been posting them on Twitter. I need to share with the world my glorious derpy popsicles and I've not been doing such. I'm very bad at the Twitter. I have it and I'm just like, I wanna like build up a library of things to post. And then like, I don't. I post... in my head, I'm just like, I just want to post food. I think that's the majority of my posts, isn't it? I just post food. I post food. That's the only thing that's exciting to me is food. You started watching their clips on YouTube. She and her husband Zolan are absolutely hilarious. Yes. Very great, very great. Glad to have them in Kamigami battles eventually. I'm excited. We're opening up to try to do some collaborations. To see how that goes. Opening up the community. No, not on Twitter. But you were here for when I made it. Yeah. That's why I was saying, I'm like, there's a specific list of popsicles that I'm trying to make. That my handler gave to me. He was like, there's a specific list I'm trying to go for. You seen it? Cheese on ramen look good. And you have been wanting to try? Just like Aki's ramen hack? It's garlic. What? Did you add garlic? Wait. Cheese on ramen looks good. And you've been wanting to try it. Just like Aki's ramen hack with garlic. Listen, it would have tasted amazing if I didn't add so much garlic. It does taste amazing. I tried it again after. It tastes really good. Although I don't know if I would have that like continuously. If you're at Gen Con, you're gonna find a giant like an actual You're gonna bring it to the booth and everybody at the booth is gonna be so confused as to why you're making me sign a garlic. They're gonna be so confused. and then they're gonna have to hunt me down because I'm not allowed to be at the booth when I go to these events. I'm not allowed to like be found. They're gonna have to hunt me down and they're gonna give me a freaking clove of garlic and I'm gonna look at it. And they're gonna be so confused. They're gonna be like, okay. You told Griffey about it. Would be dope to have a foxy goddess like her in it. Or you, Akiko, goddess of ramen and board games. You know what's funny? They've made they've planned out effects and abilities for cards for me. There's like an ability for me for like Tantakore. There's an ability for me, I think, for Kamigami. For a couple of games when I brought it up. But we haven't gotten art for it. And I think that's the only reason why there hasn't been any card for me. Because we haven't gotten art for it yet. I could be proactive and I could try to find... I've like looked around. I've tried looking around at like different artists. For Akiko promo card. There is a budget. There is a budget for promo cards since they're like usually freebies or whatnot. So they're giveaways and for the Patreon and things like that. So like there is a budget, so I can't have like bougie, oh my god, luxurious $500+ or even Yoshi like 1,000 bougie, oh beautiful art. There is a budget. There is a budget for that, for the promo cards. And there is a certain like style that they want to go for. You love in Kamogami, you can now have ancient Egyptian gods versus a Cthulhu Mythos old one. Yes, absolutely. I love mythology. Although I don't know too much about Eldritch horrors. My grandma did not educate me much on mythic Eldritch horrors. Get Labana Bunny to do it. She has such amazing art. She does. She has such amazing art. I don't know. I think something like that. Oh, her art might be really good for Love Battle High School. I think it would be really good for that. I don't know if I have an ability for Love Battle High School, or if I have like a thing set out for Love Battle High School. But that would actually be really perfect for Love Battle High School, because it does have to somewhat fit in. Because I know the Kamogami battles, they're looking for at least like somewhat like painterly, semi-realism painterly-ish for a couple of them. I know there's been a couple that have been released that are a bit cartoony, but I know Eric has certain preferences. You love Akiko art for Tanto from the artist that does the love cards. Wait. All of the love cards? The only the love card that I'm thinking of in my head is the one that does the Nurse Witch Kamugi. Is it the same artist for all of them? I'm like, my spatial awareness is very bad. It's not the same for all of the love cards, right? No, it can't be. They have to be different artists. The funny thing is though is Nyarlathotep. Oh no, how do you say this? Nyarlathotep is both an ancient Egyptian god and the Cthulhu Mythos old one. Oh. Whose side is he on? Either or, both. We could date you in Love Battle High School? I never thought about it. But we could get that done. I could ask if that's something that could be done. You notice as well? You know, at least the originals, on the originals, there is an anime based around. Oh my god, the Crawling with Love? This is the Crawling with Love one? I love that anime. I haven't finished it. I didn't finish it. But I never knew how to read that. So when I'm reading the subtitles, you know how I read it? You know how I read it? And how I say whatever like I read it as like Narcolop. So in my head, whatever the proper saying is of Nyarlathotep. Yeah, I never read it as that. I would just rewrite it in my brain as Narcolop. So she'd be like, I'm a Narcolop. So I got really into that anime. I haven't finished it yet. And I'd like go up to like a bunch of my friends and I'd be like, I'm a Narcolop. And nobody would understand because it's not the real way of saying it. I'm just like, I'm a Narcolop. I'm a Narcolop. Is it? Nyarla-chan. Is that why I kept saying Narcolop? Because it's Nyarla-chan? Has 3 god cards in the game. Bloody Tongue, Egyptian God, and Devouring Mist. You gotta look this up. Crawling Chaos? Yeah, Crawling with Love. Is it Crawling Chaos? I thought it was Crawling with Love. Nyarko-san. I have her cosplay, if I'm being honest, actually. I have her cosplay, so I could cosplay as her, because she's got the apron. She's technically a maid. I loved her outfit, so I have it somewhere. Japanime needs to get on this. Oh my god. I don't know if Eric knows about this, but I don't know how popular is this anime. It's very niche, isn't it? It's super niche. That'd be hilarious if we could get the license IP for it, and then like include it into the like a small expansion for Kamigami battles. It is Crawling with Love. The other is the second season. I know I haven't finished it. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I stopped at. Speaking of Kamigami, you believe Eric said in an interview once that the next set is native. Yes, he's been talking about that a lot. I can confirm this. He's been talking about that a lot. Yes. You haven't heard about it, but we'll look this up now. I love this anime. I wanna finish it. I have to finish it. I have to find it again. I need Crunchyroll subscription. I had it for like a month. That might have been the free trial, and now it's gone. Haven't watched anime. What was the last anime I watched? What was the last anime I watched? I watched anime whenever the last time I had Crunchyroll, which was like 3-4 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and my brain cells don't want to remember what was the anime that I watched. I'm sure I will remember it eventually. It's a mid-era harem slash ecchi. So kind of generic, but you love it so much. Well, good. You should love it, okay? Because how can you forget? I'm a narcolat. When you watch it, just remember my version of it, okay? She's whatever it is she's saying. She's actually saying, "I'm a narcolat." I'm a narcolat. You're thinking we're gonna get some Aztec, Maya, and Incan gods, bye. Unfortunately, I don't know the status of where that's at. I think they were talking about different artists. I think they found a bunch of different artists for it, but I have not seen any pictures yet. That mythology is freaking rad. Narcolat. Would it feel oversaturated? So, like, we have a couple of VTubers, like you saw the Victoria collaboration, but like, if there were other VTubers in there, is that okay? Would that be okay? Victoria is a nice hybrid. She works. She's both a VTuber and she's also like Egyptian themed. You like the idea? I think it's pretty cool. Kamigami is like one of the easier games for us to get promo cards for, because we can do whatever with it. I know the other games are a bit more difficult because then you have to have approvals and whatnot. And sometimes they get a bit finicky about adding in things. So that's why. Think about it, Kamigami is a game where tons of mythologies are fighting for supremacy for Earth. Then the old ones come to cause, because they claim to have ownership of the Earth as well. Then the VTubers came, the VTubers get to claim ownership of the world. They are fighting for your very lives. They're fighting for your very lives. Helen, hello! Welcome back for a bit. We've been talking for like an hour now, and I have not touched my schedule. As per usual, today is just chatting. next stream, I have to clean off my table. There's a lot of things on my table because I'm still trying to like do some interior decorating in the cafe. But I received in my copy of Banania and Epic 7, and I would love to open these games with you guys. I would love to like open and take a look and possibly sleeve. Because you know how it is. I must sleeve everything. Epic 7, I probably won't get to sleeve. We're probably just gonna do an unboxing. Mainly because I think if I remember correctly, there's a lot of different sleeve sizes, and I have absolutely no idea how to sleeve any of it. I think there's even like tiny half card sizes. I don't know how to sleeve that. I absolutely don't know how to sleeve that. Someone was talking to me about laminating. Laminating sounds like a lot of time. Would you guys watch me if I decided to laminate my games? Like, if I laminate my games, would you guys watch that? Otherwise, I might not be able to. Mainly because I need to multitask. I need to be productive. Man-made gods that humanity built to retake the planet for themselves. That is so cute, Keidra. I love that. That is absolutely brilliant. I love that. Hololive versus Norse gods. You'll be back if you are still here. You're going around the corner to look at a What kind of motorcycle? What kind of motorcycle? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about? VTubers are a strong contender and somewhat more insane than most of the gods in other mythologies. You guys are adorable and beautiful, and I love it. I love it. Epic 7 has too many card types. Yes, it has a lot of card types. You would watch it? You would watch me laminate? You don't think so, to be honest? You wouldn't watch me laminate? I mean, that's fair. It's such a slow process. I don't even know how to laminate. I don't even know how to laminate. You'd watch... Cotton would watch, Matt would watch. Personally, if you're not working, you're down for whatever you or chat or what I want to do. I mean, honestly, if I'm... Like, it's the same thing as my just sleeving streams that I did before. You guys treat it as just chatting. That's all it would be. It would just be just chatting. And we all know we love talking about food. It would just be streams talking about food while I'm laminating cards. So that they're protected. Because I'm insane. I'm insane in the membrane. And need these games to be protected like Fort Knox. Triumph Trident 660. You're trading in your Honda. Hold on, let me look this up. Trident 660. Oh, there. Oh, what a cute little bike. Oh, it's short. Like, not short, but I mean like lengthwise. It's like scrunched. Like, it's not a lengthy boy. It's not a lengthy boy. It's like a scrunch boy. He looks high. He looks a bit high. It looks a bit too high for me. The seat height is gonna be too high. My tiny little leggies will not touch the ground with this one. What is the seat height? Hold on. Let's look this up. Seat height. "31 inches. I don't remember what my inseam was. I'm pretty sure. Wait. No, I don't have my measuring tape. Oh wait, no, I do have my measuring tape. I can check this right now if I wanted to. Let me take this. I got myself a posture... I don't even know what you call this. I got myself a posture strap brace thing because I was concerned about the amount of time that I sit at the computer, and I wanted to be able to kind of remind myself to make sure to have good posture. So I got this posture strap thing, and I was wearing it just now. But my god! It hurts! It's not bad. Like, it doesn't hurt my spine. It just hurts my arm. Okay. Inseam. Inseam. You guys are discovering my inseam live on stream. Okay, I can't confirm. It's too high for me. It's too high for me. My glorious inseam is a whopping 27 inches. It's a 27 inches. So this seat is like 31 inches. I'm too tiny for this. I'm too tiny for this. So I'm like 68 centimeters, give or take. I sat back down. I didn't check the. I'm too short. There's not a lot of motorcycles I can ride because I'm so vertically challenged. Listen, being a genuine 5'2", there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means that I need tinier bikes that allow me to reach the ground. Let's see. Victoria definitely fits the theme as is, but you wouldn't mind if we had a VTuber set. Of course, making the warriors and disciples for them would be difficult. Maybe, possibly. It depends. A lot of VTubers now are having pets because there's so many options now. But as a set of promos, don't have to worry about that. For example, Inugami Korone is a terrifying otherworldly being that demands constant sacrifice of yubi-yubis? Yes. Envy and you had the same idea. VTuber, the god card. The followers / fan nicknames are the warriors. Yes, absolutely. And disciples. Aki again confirmed that. Listen, we talked about this before. There's nothing wrong with being small. I have the advantage. I can climb things and I can hide under things. All of you tall people out there, I'd like to see you fit in a locker and hide yourself. I'd like to see you fit in a tiny cubicle. I'd like to see you guys fit in a suitcase or a box and hide from like impending horrors that might catch you if you're not hiding. You're too big of a target. Gotta be small, portable, easy to travel with. Mori is the god card, and the deadbeats are the warriors / the disciples, etc., etc. Is it okay that the warriors, because a lot of the disciples, like a lot of the fan stuff, they're chibis. Is it okay if it's like that? If they're like miniatures? But yeah, I do think it's utterly adorable if like all of the warriors are of their community, their chat and community. But a lot of the times those are chibis. And I think a lot of the warrior cards are like all of them are very nice, painterly. Could be a meme set. Remember to sit on your bum and not on your back for good posture. Damn it, Cotton knows me too good. I used to sit on my back a lot actually. There's that little small of the back. I have like a little bit of a mound like at the small of the back, and I don't know if it's because I used to sit there. I don't know if it's because of that. A little cushion. But it's so comfortable to just curl up into a ball. I don't do that anymore. My chair won't allow me to. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. My chair won't allow me to sit like that. So instead I sit like Japanese style in it. So I have fairly good posture for the most part. You could do it. You just gotta get your butt off with one leg down. It's not that. It's safety. You have to have your feet planted when you're on a motorcycle. Like, you have to be... It's for stability. Especially for, like, how... This is, like, a whopping 400 pounds for me to try to, like, keep balance. And if I don't have steady footing, I'm just gonna, like, topple this bike. This 400-pound bike, I'm just gonna toss it to the ground. My little leggies won't be able to support or balance this thing. Especially, like, when you're stopped at a light, you need to have a good planted, like, foundation. Because what am I gonna do if I'm stopped at a light? I'm gonna, like... I'm not gonna be able to balance, and I'm gonna tilt it off to one side so that I can have my foot on the ground, and that tilt is gonna be too much, and I won't be able to support it with my feeble little arms, and I'm just gonna faceplant. You've seen short people ride big adventure bikes? Well, I think we also have to accept the fact that I am weak. And puny. It's not safe. It's not the safest. That's fine, Akiko. You'd put you in the little side basket. That's the most... I would love that. I would love to ride in a sidecar. It's not a literal basket, right? You mean the sidecar? You're not actually putting, like, a bicycle basket on a motorcycle and sticking me in that? You mean a sidecar, right? 5'2" is tiny and fun size? You see that? I'm packed with fun. Could be a meme set. It's a man-made mythology. We can do what we want. The VTubers with their weapons and chibi army stands tall and firm against the Celestials. Charge forward and win for victory. Kijor is all about this. Kijor is just like loving this. He's making his own lore. VTubers versus the gods. Look up Doodle on motorcycle. Doodle on motorcycle. Pictures. Images. Give me images. How tall is she? She's about... like... her sports bike... I don't know how tall the... Doodle on motorcycle. Can you give me stats? Who is Doodle on motorcycle? As Doodle on motorcycle. Petite bikers. Okay, there's a whole article for this. Informative, positive, especially women. New light. Petite biker. Short riders. She's 5'3", so she's got 1.75 inches over me. And she uses the Trump Street Triple R. She might have strong legs. Hold on. What's the seat height of this bike? Let's take a look. Seat height. 31. She might also have long legs for her short stature. She might have long legs. And works out and has a really strong arms. Her arms look very toned. She looks like she could probably hold up, like, how much does this bike weigh? Give me the dry weight. It's telling me wet weight. It's still a whopping 400 pounds. I'm puny. Sidecar, that thing. You can be my book bag. Yes, absolutely. Akiko, the god card, and Chibi Bo Aki as the warrior discipline. That's too chibi. That's way too chibi. That is like extremely chibi. She's 5'3". Do you have a biker jacket? Me? No. Not anymore. But I do want a scooter. Because, you know, why have to worry about straddling a motorcycle when I could just have a step through scooter? I don't need to worry about seat height or nothing. And I can be free. I want a Honda Super Cub. Honda Super Cub. That's like the closest thing to like it looks like it's a scooter motorcycle a little bit. Like the hybrid scooter motorcycle ones. That was her old bike. She got a Triumph Figure 900. Oh my god. It just gets more powerful. Her older one is 650cc. You have white rivet armament, motorcycle jacket, pants, helmet, boots, etc. You're so decked out. And good on you for being super safe. I've seen so many motorcyclists that like don't wear anything but jeans. They don't wear anything but jeans. Good on you for being safe. Honestly. Motorcycle accidents are terrifying. You'll post your gear on the Discord? I'd be intrigued. If you had a biker jacket, what patches would you add to it? I'd have to get patches. I feel like there's not a lot of patch availability these days. But maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Maybe I'm just not like looking at the right places or anything. I feel like I don't see a lot of patches. But you know it would all be anime and ramen themed patches or some sort of food. Nothing but food patches on my motorcycle jacket. You love the Honda Super Cub? Have you ridden one? I just recently discovered it. I recently discovered that that was the motorcycle used in Weathering with You. And they made like, sorry. Where's my water? Oh my god. Wow. They made a limited edition pink version of the Honda Super Cub because that was the motorcycle scooter thing that she had in Weathering with You. And I want it. But it was available like 3 years ago. So it's not available now, as you can imagine. Is it 3? 4? 4 years ago? 5? 5 years ago? I don't know. Whenever the movie came out, that's when they did that. Now, I also want to look at oh my god, at MomoCon, there was a booth for laid back camping anime that cute girls do camping anime. There was a booth for laid back camping, Euro camp, and they had the motorcycle. Oh sorry, scooter. They had the scooter. They had her scooter. The scooter was there. Like a replica of a scooter. I want that. I would have driven off with that. It's beautiful, pretty blue, like a little turquoise blue. Probably Halo patches. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 ba 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 ba. You never rode one before? You could get a yellow fluorescent safety jacket to match your yellow hat. Meep meep. I would need a better helmet than this one if I were to ride a motorcycle for sure. Yellow motorcycle jacket? Ooh, I'd have to look at. I'm gonna look at it. Unrelated. You recently been interested in getting a few solo player games. Plus you notice a lot of games that have solo play variants. Do you think, say, a solo player mode for Komogami could work? Possibly. I feel like Kamigami plays best with 2 players. Because it's like one-on-one battles, so that's nice. I know it can be up to 4, but I've heard that it plays best as 2 players. Some other Japanime games as well. I know Chainsomnia is single player. You feel like most deck builders would work solo? You think so? So you were curious if that would be a thing that maybe Japanime games would be interested in creating. Solo version of Kamigami. Possibly. I know there was a lot of talks for like encouraging making solo plays, because especially like with the pandemic when it's difficult to get people together. They were looking into a lot of solo play games. You reckon you could easily make an Alismatic solo mode? You really like Alismatic, by the way? It's your first Japanime game? Really? Really? The art is pretty in Alismatic. Chainsomnia is fun solo and multiplayer. It's so hard though, it's such a hard game. You can play you can play Chainsomnia solo. You can play it by yourself. Testament was your first solo player game? Bro. It's so hard. Yeah, Chainsomnia is so hard. If you mathematically like calculate it, like you have to be able to knock down rooms like 1 or 2 per turn or something like that. Be able to finish the game. If you mathematically calculate how many you have to go through. Yeah. But it's fun, and everything's super cute. And adorable. And playing with people is fun. People? I haven't tried Testament yet, but I've been told that like you have to be that's like advanced skill gamer. Advanced skill gamer. Because of all of the elements in it. Testament is 1 to 4 players, but yeah, you tried Testament first, and holy heck. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time though? I think that's what matters, right? No! Oh, well then. Did you try it again with other people? Would that have made the experience better? You did it a few times and understood it then, but holy heck, it was hard. You like the game now though. That's good. Honda Rebel 300. Seat. Height. 27 inches. Aww. I was trying to look. Exactly 27 inches. Lowest seats in anyone's lineup. Comfortable when you ride, makes it easy for flat foot at stops and in parking lots. It does look fairly low. Why are motorcycles like super high inseam? That was your first time playing a board game solo, and yeah, it kicked your. Do you think you could play Love Battle High School solo? I'm not sure. Love Battle doesn't have a solo variant. In fact, it's 3 to 5 player game. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Clue. It's like playing Clue. Only instead of murdering people, you're trying to riz. You're trying to riz. Creating one would be interesting though. Higher bikes can get over obstacles better and lean over more. I'm tiny. Need tiny assistance. I'm so sad, right? I fell in love. Okay, this is gonna out some like odd interests that I have. As probably deduced, I love scooters and motorcycles. I don't own one. I do have a motorcycle license. Yes, I do have a motorcycle license. I haven't owned one in like many years though. I haven't owned one. I recently discovered electric motorcycles, and I was looking into a bunch of different kinds of electric motorcycles because it seemed very interesting, and I like the idea of like the electric motorcycle and not having to deal with gas. And also they are super quiet, and that is super like interesting and attractive to me, right? Because you know, it's quiet. I fell in love with the live wire. Harley Davidson Livewire. I fell in love with that motorcycle, absolutely. And in fact, I went to go test drive it, and it felt amazing. It felt amazing. It was super quiet. It felt super smooth, you know? Unfortunately, its seat height is a little bit too high for me. And I think it's like 400 or 500 pounds. It's like 400 pounds or something like that. And so my tiny little leggies, how bad it was when I got on the motorcycle, my legs were too short. I could not even kick out the kickstand. Like, I couldn't reach it. My tiny little leggies couldn't reach the kickstand. That should have been the first hint to the sales rep attendant person that I should not have been riding that motorcycle, because they had to help me kick out the kickstand from under me. That should have been the first hint, right? Because immediately after that kickstand, I toppled. Even before starting the bike, I fell over and he had to help me lift up the bike. And then so like, once I got momentum, obviously, you have your balance. It's fine. Everything's fine. I rode around the parking lot in circles for a little bit, but like in order to go in circle, I had to leave onto a road. And every single time I was approaching this road, I was terrified. I'm like, I really hope there is no car that's coming down this road, because I can't stop, because the road was like behind the facility. So if I crashed there, like nobody would know. And I'm just like, I can't stop this motorcycle. I know what's gonna happen. And so like, I did 2 laps around the facility, and then I drove up to the salesperson, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm slowing down. I'm just like, I really hope they can catch me. I don't think I can stop properly. Like, I'm just like, I'm gonna stop, but the sudden momentum, I'm going to die. And as I expected, I stopped and it just like flat, like I landed on my side. I broke the side blinker. It was like on top of my leg, but thankfully I wore leather boots, so it didn't crush or mangle my leg. They were terrified about that. I had a massive bruise on my hip for like a week. And so I'm devastated because I think I'm too short for that motorcycle. The fact that I can't even kick out the kickstand is a big indicator that I should not be riding that motorcycle. But I am in love with it. And so they need to make a shorter height motorcycle, please. Most solo player games, you create an AI that does certain actions, but there are so many variables in that game, you don't think it would be optimal. You don't like super loud bikes? Yeah, it was really nice having a super, like, quiet bike and you could just hear things. You like the live wire, but Harley? You don't like Harley? Do you not like Harley? Leggies. You don't know you had your endorsement? That's so cool. Akiko is cool maid status. I dream someday to have a scooter. That's my dream. The dream, obviously, the brand name dream is a Vespa scooter. But listen, I'll take a scooter. I'm small. Gotta love the Gap Boy. Gotta get Aki a moped. I need a moped scooter. I can't bother with any of the like crotch rockets and high-seated motorcycles. As much as as beautiful as they are and as fun as it is to ride, they're just too high for my tiny little leggies. They're just too high. And so, you know, I accept a moped scooter. Beep beep. I want that someday. Sad story. We'll pray for your dream bike. I want a Vespa scooter, but also I want to go fast. Beep beep. Gotta get a Honda Super Cub and live your best anime dreams. My anime dream girl dreams. I wish I could get the pink one, the limited edition pink one. That would be my dream. That would be awesome if I could get the limited edition pink one. But they were only available in Japan back in, I think it was like 2017. When did the movie come out? Hold on. Honda Super Cub Pink Limited Edition. Oh, was it 2020? Yeah, 3 years ago. About 3 years ago. A select number of Super Cub 50 and Super Cub 110 scooters are now available in this pink version, though only through Honda Go rental shops in Japan. They are also giving away the Natsumi-inspired helmet, which is just the white with pink racing stripes. The bikes are available until October 31st, so they are no longer available. Super Cub 50 costing $2,511. I am so sad. I could have purchased this. I could have owned a limited edition pink Honda Super Cub. And the 11 going for 2,921. It's beautiful. I want this. I hope a bunch of people bought it so that I could buy it secondhand. A good conditioned one. Do you think people are selling this pink Honda Super Cub? Limited edition? Do you think how many people bought this? How many was made? Do you think I could buy this somewhere? Where do I find this? Where do I own this? Oh no, I'm starting to open like 5 billion tabs trying to see if there's any like secondhand sales for this. Simmer down, listen! You guys got me here. It's so cute though, guys. It's pink! It's limited edition! And I just told you guys, I just told you guys that I love Makoto Shinkai. I'm a huge Makoto Shinkai stan. I need this in my life. But you're an anime maid, so you obviously need a Super Club. I need this. Absolutely. You're not a short anime girl, otherwise you'd offer to help you ride taller bikes. I'd be terrified. It's been so long since I mean, aside from the live wire incident, it's been so long since I've been on a motorcycle. You're supposed to leave, but now you're working. Uh-oh. You aren't willing to buy your favorite board game for 80 bucks. What makes you think you can get a pink moped right now? Because Makoto Shinkai! Limited edition! Listen, listen, listen. There's so many ticks off of it, okay? Makoto Shinkai! I love Makoto Shinkai! Makoto Shinkai! A limited edition! Limited edition, and it's cute, and it's pink, and it's a scooter, and I've been wanting this my whole life. Raise Your Goblets. I love Raise Your Goblets, but that was like an accidental introduction to Raise Your Goblets. I could have gone my whole life without knowing Raise Your Goblets. Granted, I still want Raise Your Goblets. Don't get me wrong. I still want that. But, I really like scooters. It's my dream vehicular. Bikes are freedom, and she could ride it to buy the board game. Yeah, see, the bike would be multifunctional. It would have a purpose. It would have a purpose. It would be useful. Raise the Goblets for play social game out of print. I'm hoping someday they'll reprint it. Do you think someday they'll reprint it? Maybe I should ask my friend if they'll ever reprint it. I want them to reprint it. But they'll never reprint. They'll never re-release this limited edition Makoto Shinkai motorcycle. There's a chance that they can reprint Raise Your Goblets or even make a better version. Somebody might take the old mechanics of Raise Your Goblets and make it better. But they're never going to re-release this limited edition collectible, lovely, beautiful, pink Honda Super Cub based off of Makoto Shinkai's lovely movie Weathering With You, where a Honda Super Cub was featured in it, and it was pink and beautiful, and it's identical to the character who had it in Makoto Shinkai's movie Weathering With You. She could do a moto vlogging and make it work. Yes, absolutely. I could start doing moto vloggings. I could go visit card shops, board game shops on my tiny little scooter cycle, okay? And show you guys around town. VTuber motorcycling? Simon does. What do you mean Simon doesn't reprint? That's not true. They did a reprint of their Zombicide Verse Edition. The coping is so thick. They did. There was a reprint. I know because I got a copy of the reprint of the first edition Zombicide. Hold on, Zombicide. I got a reprint. That's the only reason. That's the only way I was able to get it. Hold on. And so many people hopped on that. But then again, that's like their top. That's their top game, isn't it? So of course, it would make sense for them to reprint that. Don't ask me to log in. I don't know what... Hold on. People can dream. You play Zombicide? I've played it a couple times, but I don't have access to people that would like to play Zombicide for like a whole 2 hours. Yeah, there we go. Wait. See? Zombicide 2nd edition. It's basically the first game, but it's second... Wait, is that correct? It's just a reprint. 2nd edition. Let me make sure. Is it the same game? It's just a reprint, right? I also have Zombicide Invaders, but that I don't have that one. It was shipped to my grandmother's. My grandmother has that one. Keep your priorities. You don't know how many other people who ride your other friend that did move to... Matt just wants more motorcycle friends, that's what. Hi, Griffin! I missed you! I missed you as well! How have you been? I'm sorry I didn't get to your message. It's been really busy since the convention. And then a lot of projects updated all at the same time, so I've been helping out with the handlers and everything vaccine. Boards over bikes. Kijor, it's useful. I can use the bike to get to places. Do you know how many times I pass up on getting groceries because transportation? And you know how much easier it could be to get groceries if I have a tiny little beep beeps, little scooter motorcycle thing, doohickey, and just pick up the groceries? Especially on an adorable limited edition Makoto Shinkai pink variant of the Honda Super Cub, which sold for like $2,900 if you get the 110 version. Seriously missed. You know how many conventions you've been to? Me? I've only been to a couple, I think. Too many conventions. One of these days I want to try to see if I could do some like streaming at a convention, but I still have to figure out how the remote streaming internet processing works with the modem and stuff like that, because when I was at the convention, I was in so many dead spots. There was like the internet would work, my phone would work, and then like they would let people in and then it would be dead. And I would have no service for like 5 hours or something, and then when everything was gone and done and I returned back to the hotel room, I would have like 5 billion pings and messages. She didn't even bring any souvenirs? That's not true. I got a pastry game. There's a board game from Solus. I got a pastry game. It's so cute. I should show you guys. Maybe when I do the unboxing for the banana, I'll show the little pastry game as well. Girl, Uber Eats that stuff. Do you know how expensive Uber Eats? Do you know how expensive asking for someone to deliver you food is? They add basically like an additional $20 to your order. Do you know how expensive that is? I could just make my own food, but I need groceries to make my own food. That does cost money. Yeah, all the money that I saved from just being able to make food at home, I could save up for a scooter. And then she'd have less money for board games. Listen. The scooter is useful because at least I could do things with it. Whereas with the board game, I love the board game. Don't get me wrong. I want to play that. I want to bring that over and play it with a bunch of friends. But I don't have any friends close enough right now to play with me. I need to make more friends. The cafe needs to like figure out a nice place where I can make friends that are willing to come over and play. The problem is there are so many people at a convention that it ties up the network. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Convention internet is pain. Absolute pain. I need to figure out I got a Nighthawk M1. I have one of those. So like I've watched a lot of remote streaming things and they all recommend this Nighthawk M1, and then I don't know what to do after that. I don't know what to do after that. They also recommend a camera that's no longer in print, which means it's super expensive and everybody wants it, and you have to get it secondhand for double the price that it sold when it originally came out, which makes me mad because when this camera originally came out, I wanted it when it originally came out, and now that it's out of print, I'm malding because I didn't get it when it originally came out. The Sony action camera. Much regret. It was on my like wish list when it first came out, and I never had a valid reason or excuse to get the camera. I would always make excuses like, no, No, no. And now that it's no longer in print, everybody is like, it's a hot commodity. It's really, it's the best camera. It's like the best recommended camera for remote IRL streams. You can do it. You saw Pippa at Anime Central. Was she using a phone? Or do you mean, was she doing a remote stream? Was Pippa doing a remote stream? Solus Games, yeah! Solus Games was there at Fanime. I think I'm saying that right. My handler gave me this game. It's got pastries. It's super cute and animals and stuff like that. I don't know anything about it. I haven't opened it yet. And there was also a playmat with it's cute pastries. She knows I like baked goods and stuff. So she gave that to me. She knows that I like baked goods. DJI and Insta360 make pretty good cameras. Yes. I do have whatever the new DJI camera is, but I got it when it first was released. And I don't know, how do you tell if your camera has the bad focusing issue? I don't know if mine does, so I don't know if I need to send it in. I should probably check on that before the warranty ends. She was doing a remote stream on phone? She might have the equipment for it, or pay the $300 to be able to do that. If you get the like live streaming backpack bundle, that's like $300. And you have to do that monthly. That's like a monthly subscription. But if you do phone, it's like a hit or miss on whether or not your phone will work. The same company that did Pocket Paragons? Yeah, I believe so. There was a banner for Pocket Paragons, but they didn't have Pocket Paragons there. You play Pocket Paragons? That sweet big goods, yum yum. Absolutely. I want macarons. I want to go to a bakery. It's been a while. Frenemy Pastry Party? Yeah, that's the game that was given to me. Have you played that one? Is it good? You're actually leaving now? If you are here when you get back? If not, see you in the Discord. Okay, see you! See you! Macarons. You own all of Pocket Paragons. And back their new Kickstarter for Season 2? Really? That must mean it's a very enjoyable game. You haven't played it, so you don't know anything about it. You just know they produced that game. You used to live right next to the Animal Buddies and Treats? What is that? Is that a bakery? Or do you... But you had to move. Oh no, that's so sad. I hate moving away from places that, like, you like. Especially, like, the cafe moves around a lot, right? There's a lot of food places that I really like that I don't have access to anymore. And because it just won't make up its mind. There was, like, there's a place called Torchy's Tacos. I love it. I love it so much. I say I think because the only thing I ever get is just a salmon taco. And then there's also a place, there's another restaurant that I've tried called Jason's Deli. That's super good. They have a salmon sandwich that I really like. And then there's also Yoshinoya. There's a Yoshinoya. They do really good food, but I secretly really like their chocolate cakes. It's like the very moist, decadent chocolate cake that's ever been wrapped in plastic that's given to you at a fast food restaurant. But I don't have access to any of those places. It looks very, very cute with the animal buddies and treats. I posted it in the Discord. You guys are posting a lot of things in the Discord that I'm gonna have to catch up on. Let's see. The Honda Spokan. I'm like looking, glancing, looking. There's a lot. There's a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god! Matt's motorcycle gear is really... Is that a hole in the what? The visor? I don't... Matt's not here, is he? He's not here. I'm gonna have the message about it. The Apex game. Oh my god, the Apex game has miniatures in it. Who's doing this? Glass cannon? Oh my god, miniatures. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to look at this after stream. I'm getting distracted. Heavily distracted. Very distracted. No, wait. I wanna look. Frenemy history party. Yeah, that's the exact game that I got. I made sure to get the playmat as well, because I need help and guides on how to play games and placements, and it just looks so much neater to have placement playmats. It just looks so much neater. I have so many tabs of like motorcycles open. And I still have a tab for ambigrams open. I still have the ambigram tags open. Ambigram? Ambigram. Griffin, you know about ambigrams? Ambigram your name. You should ambigram your name. You have a ton of playmats. You really shouldn't bother getting any more. Same. Honestly, same. I don't know where to put my playmats. If Griffin... That's an anagram. Ambigram is different. Ambigram is where the name or the word reads the same right side up and upside down, I think. Or flipped or something like that. Something, is it flipped or upside down or right side up? It's like where it reads the same, rotated or backwards or something like that. It's very interesting, and it makes for really cute decorative like decals, unless your name is Akiko, in which case they decide to just use asterisks for the K's, and you just, it looks utterly futuristic. Oh. Griffin has F's in her name, so, and I's, and those usually look very beautiful for ambigrams. I wonder if I should try an ambigram. I want to try that. I want to try an ambigram. No, not backwards. Yeah, flip. Yeah, upside down. When you rotate it upside down. Griffin's name probably would look really beautiful as an ambigram. I'm like trying to think about it in my head. I don't know how to make an ambigram. I watched a couple of videos explaining how to make an ambigram. I proceed to like open up Photoshop. I'm like trying to open up Photoshop now. If the name was Grifferig... No! Then rotated, it would still be the same. No. Let's see. Let me get rid of everything here. Nope, that's not getting rid of everything. Get rid of everything. There we go. Blink page. Get rid of that. Blink. They have like special apps that allow them to like write backwards and upside down. I've never done this before, so I don't know if I can do this. Would it be window capture? Okay. I'm gonna try this. with little to no experience as to how ambigrams work. But you guys get to watch me just scribble on a piece of paper. Fancy transition? Thank you! I worked very hard on it, and I'm very glad that the way it turned out. I love the way that it turned out. I was going for Restaurant to Another World anime, where it's just a door, and you just open it, and it's a beautiful cafe on the other side. Griffering is one? Oh, that's true. Okay. Okay. Guide me, guys. I believe in you guys to direct me. So, like, we'll say, this is... Oh, it's soft. We want it hard. Can you... And do I have what they say? No spacing. Do I have tapering? Shape dynamic. What's the one I'm looking for? What's the one I'm looking for to make it like a brush? Do I remember how to use Photoshop? Oh, you guys can't even see it. You guys can't even see the option menu that I have open. I don't remember how to do tapers. How do I make this taper? Shape dynamic. Size? Off? Roundness? Jitter? Is it jitter? Is it pen pressure? No. No, it's not. Off. Angle jitter? I need tapered edges. I should open Clip Studio at this point. Why did I open Photoshop instead of Clip Studio? Clip Studio has tapered edges. Automatically like, what is it? You heard different word for those? A palindrome? For the backwards and forwards? Sierra ring. You don't know how to Photoshop? That's fine. Okay. It's not gonna have any tapered edges, which is gonna make it very hard. So we'll have, like, Griffin. Right? I don't know how they do it, like, right on the spot. So let's say this is Griffin, right? Okay. So then... what they say to do is to rotate it like this, and so that every word has a thingy like that, and then so when you make it, it's how do you put the N in the G? How do we make this G and N into a single? I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, how do we do that? How do we do that? Cause see what would happen? So we have the hold on. How do we? No, I'm stuck on the G and the N. How do you make a G and an N? Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Are there other N's or fonts of an N? Let me think. So we have an N like this. We can make it a capital N, but nothing like a G. If we do it like... Does that look like an N? Hold on. Let's keep going. No. How do you make a G look like an N? Or would it be... Okay, okay, wait. So if it's upside down. So let's say this... God, how do you do this? Listen, hold on. Let's watch one video of an ambigram so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to figure out here. Ambigram. Oh, this guy's doing Cindy. Okay. Okay. YouTube video. Ambigram. Oops, wrong one. This way? Does this work? There we go. Why are you upside down? What did I do last time with my YouTube video? Oh, is it because it's a thingy? Okay. I have the video upside down probably for copyright reasons. Probably. It's okay. But, like... Oh god, this is gonna bother me. Let me fix it. Let me make it not backwards. How do I make it not backwards? Flip horizontally? Did I do that right? Yes. Okay, okay. So look at the way that he does this. Creativity looks like an O that was stabbed and is bleeding out. So look, see? C and Y. C and Y. That's a round bit. How are you gonna make that Y? Oh! Oh, that's so cool! Oh my god! That's so dumb! I hate this! Elliot made the end part of the D! See? And it's Cindy! The other way around! Ambigram is its own ambigram. Gotta write it in a certain calligraphic way to make it look like it. What? Okay. Okay. So, after seeing what he did with a C and a Y, how do we make a G and an N look fancy? What is this one? Can a J match an A in an ambigram? Okay. Okay, so we've got a J. Oh, he's connecting the endpoints. Okay, wait. He's connecting the endpoints. But what do I do at the end? Look at that J. Look at that cool looking J. Okay, wait. Let's... Ambigram. I don't know what got me onto this. This was just like recommended to me one day, and I'm just like, I wanna know. How do you make this G? G? This is wild. Isn't it, Griffin? I want to learn it. I want to figure out how to do this. They do this so flawlessly. Like, they just ask them. There's a bunch of videos where they're just like, hey, can you do this? And they make it so flawlessly. Like, oh, that's not an ambigram. Where's all my ambigram videos? They just do it so easily. Favorite ambigram trick. Let's take a look at this. We still love you, headpads. I'm just crazy. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at how beautiful that is. I want an ambigram of my name, and that would be like a really great, amazing logo, I think. I think that would be an amazing logo. Because look how fancy it is. And then when I searched up ambigram generator and it made my K's into like asterisks. That's so beautiful. The little A's are hearts. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. Focus. I can make an ambigram. Griffin's name would be so beautiful, because especially these eyes. These eyes, oopsie. These eyes would basically just be they would just be like this, right? And it would be an F, and it would have like that. And then you'd have the F that goes like this, right? I guess in the middle. So we'll make that there and get rid of it. Like that. And then like that. And then it would be the same thing. Oh god. Directions. Like this. Right? Griffin would have like this really pretty like IF situation. I think if I'm figuring if I'm looking at this right, and then you would have this R and I. So it'd be like this. Like that. Like that's a cute IR. Right? Something like that. And it would be like that. You'd have like the little eyes with the dots. You have such a cute name, Griffin. If only I could figure out how to do it a G and an N. If only I could figure out how to do a G and an N. This would be so adorable. Wait. Can I search up specifically? Hold on. Ambigram. G. That's not a G. G and N. Is there a word? AMRL. Mark. Ambigram. Advanced ambigram. Tim. Come on. Give me a G and an F. Ooh. How to start an... Okay. Maybe let's look at how to start an ambigram design. You think you need another F up top? What do you mean up top? Am I missing an F? Did I spell your name right? We're going through a tutorial. Show me. Okay. Maybe I need to pick a fancy font. Okay, maybe... I know you can't see this video very well. Hold on. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard. Maybe what I need to do is find a font like this and then layer it on top of each other and then just copy that. Because that's what this person's doing. What's a pretty font? Hold on. Let's type out Griffin. That's a pretty font. That's a pretty font already. I don't even... What is it? Column. So if we duplicate that, and then we rotate that 180 degrees, so that it's on top of each other, it'll look like this. This is what it would look like. And dude, that N is so nuts. That N is like, it has no hope of survival. This N has no hope for survival. You got it? Posting in... You got it? Did you do an ambigram of Griffin just now? Oh my god. Hold on. Where? I'm freaking jealous. You did an ambigram. See, the F's and I's are so cute. The G looks very interesting. But it does look kind of like what my font G looks like. Look at this person. They're trying to merge a B and an N. That's interesting. I'm curious to see what a B and an N would become. They completely got rid of the I. What are you supposed to do with that? You got rid of your I. That no longer says... what, Benjamin? That no longer says Benjamin. And what are you gonna do about that N and M? Kijora is such a mad lad being able to frickin' do Ambigram. Figure it out flawlessly. Actually, I kinda wanna see what this G looks like the way it is on my font right here. So it's like this. Where's my brush tool? It's not brush tool. So the way they did it is like, it's like this. And then it has a tail like that. That is my N, guys. This is my N. That is my N. Like that. See? That's my N. That's my N. That's totally an N. That looks like an N, right? Do I need the extra bit? Like that? So then if I get this guy, like that, I'll just transfer him right here. Like that. And then just make a copy of him. Oh no, I didn't do that. Oh no, didn't mean to make a copy of that. And then swap him 180 degrees. Like that. Guys, I did it! This looks like an N, right? It just looks like it has a really long nose N. It's a long nose N. I did it! I did it! And so we can just clean it up. We can clean it up and make it more fancy. I need to like move all of these other ones. Move this over there, like that. If you remove the horizontal in the G, it'll look like an N more. But you need the horizontal in the G, because that's a G. Otherwise it'll be a C. Wouldn't it? So if we have the brush tool, go like this. Give it a nice little tail, like that, so that it's an N. Like that. Guys, copium is real. Copium is real. It looks like a J, right? And it looks like an N. I'm just gonna proceed and keep making it thicker and thicker. G and an N. And I swear to you, it looks like an N. Or at least I hope it does. I hope it looks like an N. You know what would be cool? An Ambigram board game. Ambigram board... Don't ask. Don't ask what got me on this Ambigram. What got me on this Ambigram fix. And then we make the I. Boop. And then we have another I with an F. So it's like I. And then we'll make it another F.
Okay. I want it to be, like, I want this to be pretty, which is why I'm, like, being super anal about this. So we'll go doop. And then we'll go doop. Damn. That's too much space. And we'll do that, and then we'll flip it 180. Be like that-ish. Nope, one more. There you go. Okay. And in fact, I'll probably just angle it a little bit so that it can get a little bit snugger. A little bit snuggly. Like that. A little snug. Too much angle. Need some more space. There you go. Looking good. Okay. And then I need another one of these guys. And he can go over here. And he can tilt a little bit this way. So that he can also get snugly. Like that. And then we need this R guy here. Which layer is that on? Okay, this one. Boop. And then we just rotate that 180. And make them straight. Because I am crooked, I guess. Right? And then we get that G. I hope this is the layer that I'm supposed to get this G. Which is now going to be an N. Because we are amazing and we know how to make G's into N's. It's a beautiful N and there's nothing you can say to make me think otherwise. It's a beautiful N, and you can't be mean to it. It's a beautiful. Where is this G in look? I like it's proceedingly like sinking. And then we have our like. Boop, 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 boop. Ta-da! What is it playing now? Ambigram art? Is this a game? Or is this a book? Book. You're not imagining the Pokemon card N with a long nose. If you remove the horizontal, it'll look more like an N, but it's just an N that likes to kick out its feet, okay? This is a whole exercise now. You're gonna try Akiko's name? Will it be cute, or am I just gonna get the asterisk again? Never mind, we saw that one before. No, it's okay. You can give it a try. You can try to make it cuter. You can make Akiko cuter, right? Akiko can be cuter. Give you a name? He left? Yeah, that works nicely. Yeah! Are you doing blueberry? We're gonna make a Y into a B and a B into a Y? So like this is really cute now, right? Hold on, let me try to figure out where all my layers are. Okay, so then now we can merge this all together. Merge layers. And we'll go ahead and take it a step further and turn it into a smart object. And ta-da! Look, look, you can rotate it. And it'll still say Griffin. And it's such a cute little design. Can you imagine having a little tattoo of this and people will be like, wow, what is that? And it looks so cool, such a cool design. And you'll be like, it's my name. What? It's Griffin, no matter which way you see it. You know what this reminds me of? Because Griffin has the F's and the I's. This reminds me of the Elven alphabet in Lord of the Rings. Let me see. It reminds me of like the Elven alphabet in Lord of the Rings. Oops, wrong one. Let me look up. Where's my internet window? I have too many internet windows. 'Tis the life. Lord of the Rings, Elven alphabet, Elvish alphabet. Yeah, where it has all the swoopies and stuff. Can I share this? Images? Maybe this would be like a good thing to base it off of. Like, look at all the like the swoops. Which direction? Which direction? This direction. I always have to like size my internet windows. Look at that. All of the swoopies and the little dots. They have so many dots in the Elven language. It looks like that, to me at least. Blueberry. My nickname, the little blueberry. You posted it in your Discord too. Your attempt of your name. I will post mine as well. Hold on. I'll get rid of all of the practice attempts. There in the corner. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do this. Make it massive. And not at an angle anymore. Bam. Wait. Is it centered? How do I make it centered? Become centered. There you go. I got scared for 2 seconds thinking I was saving over my Photoshop file. Because this is my Photoshop file for my schedules. I got scared for like 2 seconds. No, it's okay. I just exported it as a PNG. Where does this go? Where did you post yours, Kijor? In Griffin server. Where did you post it? What section? Is it fan art or doodles? Doodles? Oh my god, Griffin has so much fan art. Doodles? Doodles? Ugh. Off topic? Art share? Is it art share? Discord server in general, in the Japanime you posted. Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw that. I want to post it in in Griffin's Discord as well. Griffin, where put? Art share? I'm gonna put it in art share. This is art. It's artistic. Just in general is fine. Ah! That's where teacher put theirs. I will put mine. Griffin! With a G and an N. With a droopy long nose. The N with a droopy long nose. I like it. It's so pretty. Griffin's name is so pretty. The F's and the I's, the swoopy bits. I wish I had a better calligraphy brush. I'm sure you can play around with like a lot of different fonts. And like get so many different kinds of ambigrams. Done? Oh, I'm curious. I'm gonna head back to the cafe. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm muted. I did accidentally override my schedule. That was my schedule there. I don't think I overrode my PSD file, so I should be able to just export it. I should just be able to re-export it the way it's supposed to be. Guys, this is the schedule for the month. It's just Griffin. Griffin is the schedule for the month. Just Griffin. Let me just reopen that schedule. No more schedule, only Griffin. Exactly. Alright then, yeah. Everybody, we're just... It's gonna be Griffin hour for every day. What a schedule. Every Tuesday and Thursday from now on is Griffin for the rest of the month. Let me just resave that image. Let me just resave. Yes, please replace that. There you go. It's all fixed. I saved it. I resaved it. I can close my PSD now. We're gonna do more doodles. I should do more ambigrams. That would be so cool. I want to do more ambigrams. On the 13th, I'll be doing more doodles. Oh! We haven't talked about anything about the schedule other than I just got Banania and Epic 7 and I'm gonna be opening those games on stream. I still have the asterisks in the name. The K's, there's no helping the K's. They have to be asterisks. They're just like in the exact same spot on both sides, so they become asterisks. What was I saying? Doodles? Looking forward to doodles. We love having our doodles. We love doing doodles. There is potentially for those that are, hold on, my brain. Let me try to remember. I had a meeting about this recently. Let me see. Okay. There may be a launch party on the 20th. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. A launch party on the 20th. If all things are good and approved, you know, approved, we'll have another launch party? Kickstarter launch party? We'll watch the numbers go up. I got distracted. I didn't get distracted. I got heavily distracted. It's being compiled right now and put together. We're giving a week for the construction of everything, and then there'll be another week for reviews to make sure that everything looks good. And that all of the, just everything. And if everything checks out, the 20th is what I've been informed would be a good time to have a launch party. As we get closer to the date, I'll probably be more confirming, because obviously more information will come to front. Yes, the numbers. Yes, we love watching the numbers. We love watching the funny little numbers. It's like our favorite pastime. We love watching the funny little numbers. There's just something just so therapeutic about it. Perfect. It's the asterisks. It's the asterisks. In my name, I'm just Astrico. But yes, I think that's about it for the big announcements in terms of the scheduling. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, no, I don't think so. You could do the chaos different too, though. Just thought of a way. Oh, what way? Are you gonna do like lowercase cursive K's? That would make like a cute butterfly, right? Ambigrams require creativity. It's like nice though. It's like puzzles for your brain. It's puzzles for your brain. I think it's very nice. You were thinking of interlocking the K's together. Interlocking them how? Like they are hugging each other? That's interesting. This is interesting. I was half thinking like, you know in cursive when you have K's and it's like the loop? Hold on, let me remember how to do cursive K's. Yeah, where the K's look like, it's like a stick with an R. It's like elongated tall R. That's what K's in cursive look like. So I'm wondering if that's something that could be done, maybe. And then it would look like possibly a butterfly if it's put together? Question mark? I'm not sure. Other than that, astrico. Just asterisk akiko. I'm looking. I'm finding, fathoming. Super poggers. Super adorable. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the schedule. Alright. Yes. And then no. And then we have another slot for doodles. I realized that I put Tonsil Core on the 27th, and I'm not sure if I will be available on the 27th. I assume I will be. It's just the 29th that I'm not sure I will be available, because I'm supposed to be going into Anime Expo. Being the keyword. So I didn't schedule anything for the 29th. And you will have to anticipate that the first week of July I will not be available because of Anime Expo. As per usual, I will always try my best to post pictures of whatever foods I may acquire at the event. It's like not even like pictures of the event. It's pictures of foods I may acquire at the event. Because that's the highlight of any convention, right? The foods we eat along the way. The foods we eat along the way. Oh my god. Nice. I'm kind of scared about going to Anime Expo because last year it was super big and packed and crowded, right? It was super packed and scary. Hope to see them in the Discord. Yes, absolutely. I see my sibling playing game on a collab. We will totally raid them, like, but not in a stalking manner. Just in a, hi, how you doing? Fancy seeing you here on someone else's stream. Is it time for you to go or not yet? Yes and no. There's actually no meeting going on today. So I could go on a little bit longer, but I think we're at a healthy time to end it. There's not much to talk about in terms of the schedule, other than the 20th might have a launch party, and we might watch funny numbers. Wink wink, nudge nudge. It's been a cool stream. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay at the cafe, Abby. I hope you enjoyed everything that we talked about. There's at least usually one food conversation per stream. Usually. But yeah. And I try to find random things to do. Enjoy the box of noodles. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I will take picture of it when it arrives and send it to you. Or at least post it on Twitter. I will post it on Twitter. It'll be great. It'll be amazing. Normally the first stream of the month we discuss the schedule. Yes. Usually. I am the mascot. I am a mascot for a board game. We talked about board games today, which was very nice as well. Thank you so much, Cotton. Thank you. Thank you. We normally play some games or chat. Yeah. I was like making the schedule, and because I was gone for so long, I was just like, I remember we had so many conversations of games that I wanted to play. That games we had talked about that I wanted to play, and then I was gone at the convention. And it always feels like conventions feel like they take a month. Like I'm gone for a whole month, even though it's just the weekend or something. And I'm just like, I don't remember everything we talked about. I don't remember the games that I was excited to play with you guys. There's been so much that happened. Love you and be safe. You too, Cotton. Oh god, my eyes. I love you. Be safe, everybody. Everybody be safe. You want more Domino games? Soon, Kijor. Soon, TM. You may bring a new friend in later to the stream. Very interested in board games too. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The more the merrier. Playing games together is always fun. Do they have a copy of the digital Tanto Core? 10 seconds. Maybe we can play. Maybe we can play when next time together. 5 seconds. I'll see you guys on Thursday, okay? Goodbye.